All right, ladies and gentlemen, so we have an actual response from the GoDot team. Now, apparently I was calling it GoDot. I didn't know it was called Godot or whatever. I don't really care. The GoDot team, the GoDot Foundation has in fact made a response to all the chaos that happened in 24 hours. In the last 24 hours, it's been insane. The community manager has gone on an absolute insane rogue blocking spree, blocking everybody under the sun, all because they didn't agree or question the politically driven post that they decided to make on Twitter, and that was enough to make an absolute meltdown. Well, the response is finally here, and to be honest with you, this response is exactly what I thought it was going to be. I didn't think Godot was going to actually do anything, and here we are getting that confirmation that they just really don't give a crap. Now, again, ladies and gentlemen, it has been an absolute insane 24 hours, and rightfully so, right? It's just been crazy. The community manager blocked everybody. It was blocking developers, was blocking backing members, people who actually paid to try to back Godot as a company and a foundation. Like, they were actually paying them, and they were blocking them, and some of them that were being blocked weren't even involved in the conversation. Some of them were just asking for technical support, and they just happened to get blocked as well. Whoever was running that account, which everybody thinks it was Xanax, which I'm pretty sure it probably was, but they're trying to say it wasn't. Whoever was running that account was an absolute psychopath. So let's get into this video, guys. But of course, before we do, if you are new here, just consider hitting that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it, and like the video to push us out into that YouTube algorithm. Now, again, this is the statement right here. Let's read it together. From the Godot Foundation, on Friday, we made a tweet that unexpectedly led to a wave of harassment directed at our staff and community. We unequivocally condemn this abuse. The volume of negative engagement overwhelmed our moderation efforts. While attempting to protect the Godot community, we mistakenly blocked individuals who were not participating in the harassment. The Godot Foundation Board takes full responsibility for these moderation actions. If you believe you were blocked in error and have not violated our code of conduct, please contact us with the form link below. We are committed to swiftly rectifying any mistakes. We firmly stand by our mission to keep our community spaces free from hate, discrimination, and other toxic behaviors. The Godot Foundation Board. Now, again, ladies and gentlemen, this entire response is probably the worst response they could have given, right? They essentially backed everything that's been happening, right, with the Godot page. They backed the move of whoever was behind that page. And it's very clear that they're not going to fire anybody. They're not going to get rid of the person, the activist who's behind that account. And they fully support it, right? They support the activism. They want people to get banned. They want to lose money. They want backers who had genuine support questions to be banned and stay banned. They can say, oh, just send us a form and we'll try to, get it rectified. They're not looking to rectify anything because people were getting blocked sometimes without even saying anything, without even quote tweeting, just developers magically finding out that they've been blocked, because chances are what's happening is that whoever was behind the Godot Foundation's Twitter page was actively looking at tweet histories of other developers that were within the community and checking them for, right think, right? They were checking them to make sure they were bending the knee to woke ideology, and if they weren't, they preemptively banned them or blocked them regardless, and the developers probably just found out after all this drama went down. So that's number one. Now, number two, from Grums, we got a post here that says they apparently clarify about Xanax. Now, Xanax is that psycho from Discord that's a moderator, right? So it says, on community moderator Xanax, we strongly condemn the harmful language used by Xanax, moderator of an unofficial Godot-related Discord server. We want to clarify that Xanax is not hired by nor a spokesperson for the Godot Foundation. As an organization, we have our own official Discord server moderated together with new volunteers vetted by our team. So apparently Xanax is not even part of the official Godot server, and this is the person right here who lost their absolute shit, basically, because people were not bending the knee to the woke ideology. Shocker, considering he has he, him in his pronouns. Now, there's something I didn't get to cover in my last video. I want to bring it up here because Xanax, Xanax wants to be seen, right? Xanax said, we got to make sure that, people of color, minorities, and underrepresented groups are seen. And considering he has pronouns in his bio, he definitely is underrepresented. So let's make sure he gets seen. So Xanax has been caught with certain Discord messages from all the way back in 2016, which is very interesting. And they are exactly what you would expect from someone who likes to virtue signal online, from someone who likes to pretend to be so amazingly virtuous, so amazingly loving of minorities. So, it's just incredible. So you're probably wondering, what is he saying here? Well, I blocked it for a good reason, because YouTube no like you the word, right? It's all snow N-words. And I'm not even talking about light N-word. I'm talking about hard R N-words, right? And then, but sand N-words nonetheless. Funny sand N-words. Well, there's sand N-words. What do you want me to do? Someone won the lottery and he goes, oh shit, N-word. Like, how can this be possibly misconstrued for racism is beyond me. Oh, it's fine. Let's drop the politically correct, please. Like, I don't get it. I'm the oldest here. I'm Muslim, actually atheist, but from Muslim descent. I'm Arab, yet no one tells me I'm an old fart, nor a geezer, nor a fucking sand N-word, nor a terrorist. Like, what the fuck? So, again, this is from, it looks like October and September, in August, actually. So those months of 2016. That means that somebody in this Discord server knew that what Xanax was doing was insane and decided to search the N-word, knowing that Xanax was throwing that word around like it was fucking nothing, like it was milk or whatever. They're just throwing it around like, here, have some milk. They were throwing out the N-word like crazy. And this is from the person who now, all of a sudden, wants everybody to be politically correct, right? So they say, let's drop the politically correct, please. Why? Because you're banning everybody for not being politically correct. So what are we doing? The hypocrisy is insane from these people. And if they didn't have double standards, they would have no fucking standards whatsoever. Now, again, they might have condemned him. They might have said, he doesn't represent them. And that's all fine and dandy. But at the end of the day, man, if you don't try to get him removed from that, non-official server by some way, shape, or form, all he's going to do is bring down the image of your company. Maybe you can sue him for that. Who really knows? But let's focus on this post right here, okay? I want to make it very clear. The GoDot Foundation doesn't care, okay? It is obviously clear that they have a certain ideology themselves. And even if they condemn Xanax and he's not part of their official team, it doesn't matter because the official team thinks the exact same way. And you can clearly see that. You can see that in their response where they tried to say, oh, all they got was harassment. No, fuck you, man, because these people, you have paying customers, pay backers. There were some of them were spending $100 a month. That's $1,200 a year backing you and backing your company and backing your foundation and backing your product because they believed in you. And a lot of them were having genuine questions in responding to that post that you decided to make. See, here's the problem, and this is the issue. You morons think that anybody responding to your virtue signal in a negative light is harassment because you are virtuous, thus everybody must agree with you. That's not how this works. You chose to virtue signal. You chose to put out something that was politically driven. You chose to do that. We didn't choose to do that. The backers didn't choose to do that, and the people who use the engine didn't choose to do that. So when they saw that, they had every right to ask you about it, just like you think you have every right to put it out there. It's not because your speech is protected and theirs is not. Fuck that. They have every right to question you, especially if they're paying you. It's ridiculous that people out there don't realize that. So the GoDot Foundation, I think, ladies and gentlemen, is going to get cooked, okay? Obviously, I don't think they're going to close down. I don't think anything is going to necessarily fail or whatever the case may be, but I think they're pretty cooked. I think the image of GoDot Foundation in front of their backers and in front of the people that were paying to support them, I think it's not good. It's not going to be a good look, and it's probably going to make some people make some choices within the next few days after this official statement. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you did enjoy it. If you did, consider leaving me a subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to like the video, comment, let me know what you thought, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Hypnotic out.